Hey, what's up? This is Corey in Toronto, and today I want to showcase Rana, The Legend of Shadow Lake. This was put out on Astral Video. This was from 1984. This was the original release. This was also put out on Slipcase, and this was released on DVD, renamed by Troma as Croaked Frogman from Hell. This is probably the most rare version of the film by far. This is the original clamshell release. This was Canadian distribution company based out of Toronto, Canada. Now, this company usually put out better quality films with better quality artwork, that's for sure. But it's one of those so bad it's good covers, and the movie itself is pretty mediocre. Most people have seen it already, but this is one of the more harder to find releases. The movie had its moments, but for the most part, it was a bit of a snooze fest, as you can tell by the cheesy front cover art. The actual slipcase release of this that came out later on had way better artwork, but for the most part, this version is the more sought after version if you can find it. Canadian Astral home video clamshell release. Fits right in.
It's Alfred Hookums here from Milton. What we're showing today is Detroit Heat. More importantly, Impulse Productions, if you can make it out. Anybody heard of them? VHS Collector has about 8 or 9 posted. This is a retitling. Can you guess what it is? Detroit 9000. Yes. Tarantino Rolling Pictures re-released this on DVD some years back. It was actually at one point called Police Call 9000. What is 9000? 9000 is a code they used back in the 70s, because this movie's from 1973. They used it for officer in distress, officer down, that kind of thing. Detroit Heat. Get a hold of this one in any form. You just don't see these Impulse Productions around. And they all have crazy redone fake art cover and retitling. Detroit 9000. Dude.
What's up? This is Will, otherwise known as Cult Canada on Instagram. If you want to see more pictures of my collection, you can find them there. So I was asked to talk about one VHS tape. I chose to talk about
Dragon Hunt.
The Ultimate Game of Survival. It's a pretty rare tape on Cineplex Odeon. If it would focus, I could show it, but it's not going to. The Twin Dragons actually, I don't know if it's still operating, but they had a karate club out in Toronto, and they tried their hand at the cinema game with this movie, and then one that came right before it called Twin Dragon Encounter. This one I think is the better of the two. Pretty awesome. And if you're dying to see it, they actually have a website. You can hit them up and they'll send you a DVD of both of their movies. And yeah, I can't speak more highly of it in terms of just like cult crazy action movies. Check it out, Dragon Hunt.